Alright guys, so welcome back to part 3 of the live axle build. Instead of doing a part where we got all this welded, we just took it to the welding shop, had the guy weld the axle on, and so I'm gonna drop the axle right now because he put the axle things, he put these flanges back on wrong, and so I need to redo those so it doesn't mess the entire thing up. So yeah, let's do that. So we have the axle all out, and I thought that was going to take a long time, but it really didn't. That went really quick. But before I put it all back in, these welds I want these welds to last, and so I'm gonna go get a wire brush and scrape all this goo off of it. Okay, so I got my wire brush. I have this Rust-Oleum stuff, so just to keep this from rusting, and I have this brush to clean it up. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so these are all looking much better, and so I'm gonna paint this. Gonna paint these right here, and then I'm gonna work on getting all this stuff ready so I can hook it all up. Okay, so while this is drying, I'm gonna just get everything ready. Okay, so I thought the whole thing was running smoothly, and well, it's not. So on this side, there is not enough room for the wheel. On this side, there is. So, what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to the welder again, and I'm gonna have him grind off a whole bunch of this, where it's like sticking out, and probably move this flange in a little bit, so he can like grind down a lot of this so we can have enough room for the wheel. So I will be back when we get this all worked out. So it is the next day, and so we did all the grinding, and so I'm gonna start putting the whole thing back together. So yeah, let's do that. Guys, we'll have to grind off a little more because it's still not enough. We might have to take it back to the welder shop and have them move this gusset right here over onto the other side. But yeah. Okay, so we think that the wheel will work on there, but until we get all that worked out, I'm going to put the torque converter on the engine. So here's everything. The tools you'll need a 10mm socket or impact wrench and a 15/16 socket or wrench. I have this on the impact wrench and I have this on a socket. And so this is all the stuff it comes with. It comes with this bag of stuff which will mount the torque converter to the engine and mount the cover on, and then this is a 12-tooth sprocket for a number 35 chain. But as you can see down there, we put the 10-tooth for the 420 chain on. And so I'm not going to go into detail about how I put this stuff on because it's pretty self-explanatory. And if you get this from Go Power Sports, this will all come put on. So yeah, it comes with all this stuff too, including the belt. And so yeah, I'm gonna put this. Okay guys, so first up I'm gonna cut off the tip of this oil plug because it will interfere with the torque converter. So I have a couple pin snips, or a pair of pin snips. Here, I'll be back when I have this. Okay, so I cut that off and I put the engine up on a more stable platform, aka a bucket. And so first off, gonna get this. Gonna get the torque converter itself and a couple of these bolts, and I'm gonna put these, and I'm gonna mount this onto the engine. Okay guys, so I think they gave me the wrong size belt. So I have half of it on. I only have part of the driver pulley on. And so I put this over the driven pulley. And the belt will only come this far. It won't go over this brass bushing, and it is tight. So comment down below if you guys have had any problems with the same thing, or and how to do it, or if I just need a different size belt. So, okay guys, so it is a couple days later, and let me just show you the progress I have on the torque converter. So all I need to do now is tighten up this bolt with the impact wrench, and then it's pretty much all ready to go. What I wasn't doing is the belt wasn't all the way on the driven pulley, and so I couldn't get it onto this side. But it's all aligned and everything. So yeah, so that's gonna be the end of part 3. Part 4 will just be getting the live axle so it can just roll around, and maybe getting it to be able to drive. But I think we're gonna get a disc brake set up for instead of the drum brakes. So yeah.